Hello.
Hello, Greta.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I actually can't believe I'm talking to a four-time Olympic gold medalist, and you're very humble about it as well, which I think is really admirable.
Thank you very much.
My question for you is, what do you look for in up-and-coming horses? Like, what qualities do you look for?
Yeah, it's a little bit like also with riders. I have had so many different types of horses that I think what really in the end makes the difference to all of them, with talent, of course, with power and good shape and quality, carefulness, is, from my experience, the interior, how smart and how clever they are, and how also willing they are to cooperate with the rider and to perform and stuff. Sometimes you have a flashy horse with a lot of talent, but then after some times, when it really gets to competition and technical skills, they are not delivering what you expect them. So really, over all these years, what I found out, that it's really in the end the interior of the horse what makes the difference. And that's something you don't see right away when you see a young horse. You only get to experience once you start to work with them.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's brilliant. It's really great talking to you. Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Thank you. Bye.
What was the most difficult lesson you had to learn as a rider?
To be patient was I think this is probably depending a little bit on my character. This is what the horses and the work with the horses teach me, to be patient and not to force things too soon, too quick.
Hi Ludger, I'm Nico Lario, and my question to you was, who or what inspired you to start riding horses?
From really the early days on, I was actually a little bit afraid of horses. So it was a friend who was really, really keen and brave, much braver than I was when we were 8, 9, 10. And he took me to the local riding club every now and then. And I was just watching him for the first few weeks and months. And then when he showed, seems that he had really fun and enjoying it. And when I was watching him, and then I tried, and step by step I followed him. And actually he was the one who inspired me the most.
Hello, Ludger.
Hello, Christian.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with us. What do you see as the most common mistake for young riders?
That's a difficult question to answer. First of all, I'm not only experienced, but I'm also pretty old, especially at your age, and you do mistakes. Actually, if I look back, you probably learn as much from doing mistakes than you earn from winning, So sometimes the young people are here and there a bit too keen. They force the success in some areas too much, and you can actually only do as much as the horses you have and the horsepower you have allows you to do in our sport, as you have a long time normally to ride, even when you're a bit older. Not like football players, when they are 35, normally their career is over. Don't force the competitiveness too hard in the beginning.
Thank you very much for answering my questions. I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure. I hope all the best for you, and maybe at some point we see somewhere on the show.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. I think this is actually a cool format, I have to say. I've done a lot of interviews and stuff, but this is a new format and way to integrate also people from all over the world. I think it's really nice.